Okay, the reason you're looking at my bare face right now is because I'm going to be doing an unboxing video with a lot of makeup and I don't know what's in it, so I thought I'll just keep a bare face just so I can try everything on the spot. So, the unboxing I'm doing is for this mystery box from K Collection. Full disclosure, K Collection approached me and asked if I would like to be one of their influencers who get free boxes every month, and in return I just give my honest reviews. And from the beginning I already told them that I don't want to be told what to say, I only want to give my most honest reviews, and they're fine with that. They like a more honest review, and hopefully you will trust my reviews, and I promise I will be as honest as possible, and hopefully you like my reviews and hopefully you'll find some great stuff. So I've shopped in K Collection quite a few times before this. K Collection is like an Indonesian beauty shop, something like Sephora, only there's way more tools, a lot more Asian beauty, and I often go there to shop for my eyeliners and tools, and they tend to sell very cheap, beginner-friendly tools, and that's why when I was figuring out how to do makeup, that's the place I kept shopping in. So yeah, I'm really excited. Hopefully I can find you guys something cheap that's beginner friendly, and let's see how this goes. Here's the box. It's really pretty. Like, I'm definitely gonna keep this. Wow, it's legit. Oh wow. Okay, so let me open this. Oh wow! Okay, so I got a Dollywink liquid eyeliner and another pencil eyeliner by Dollywink. Oh, a calendar! This is awesome! Oh, another Dollywink eyeliner. So that one was in black, this one's in brown. Another liquid eyeliner by Dollywink. Okay, so now, what's the difference between the two? I guess one is normal black and one is deep black. They're both liquid eyeliners. I really want to know what the difference is. Excited? This is a perfect pore cover, matte and smooth. Oh, okay. So apparently this is a concealer for hiding your pores, so I'll give that a try. And here is a pore camouflage powder. So this is a powder foundation that has also UV protection and a beauty serum all in one product. Yay, I'm very excited to try that. Oh! And great, it's like the Sili sponge thing. I've never tried this out before. I'm pretty curious about it. This is, oh, an eyeliner sticker to help you line your eyes. So I'll give this a try. I'm pretty curious about it. And, oh, yet another foundation. Okay, this one is a CC gel. So one's, I guess, two foundation. One's in powder form and one's in liquid form. Ooh. And the Masami Shoko Beauty Blender. Awesome. So quite a huge haul. Now let's try this all out. Okay, so first I think I'm gonna give this eyeliner thing a try. I'm very curious about this. I wanna know. Supposedly it helps you put on your eyeliner more easily. And I'm super curious about that because I know I'm now used to doing my eyeliner, but I remember in the beginning it was so hard for me to do my eyeliner. I never knew what to do. And this would have been really useful if it does help. So let's see. Ooh. Okay. So first let's grab this and okay. I look like a really cool superhero. Now, let's give it a try. I'm going to take out the liquid eyeliner. I'm curious what the difference is between the black and the other black. So let's take both of them out and give them a try. I may end up looking uneven because I'm gonna put one on each eye. I'm going to use the regular eyeliner on my right eye and the super black eyeliner on my left eye. Okay. Well, deep black. Sorry, I shouldn't call it super black, it's deep black. Okay, let's try with the deep black first. It feels really weird just coloring everything in, but I don't need to worry. No precision required. So easy. La la la. I'm making a huge mess, but it doesn't matter. There's a stencil. And let me try the other one. This is the regular eyeliner. Let's see the difference between the two. Oh, this one is brown. Ah, okay. Guys, I'm gonna end up looking really weird. I'm gonna have one brown, one black eyeliner, but whatever. Okay, so this isn't really made for a monolid, so most likely most of the eyeliner is gonna disappear under my lids because you know how monolids are, everything gets folded inside. But if you have regular eyelids, this is really easy for drawing. And I like the formula of Dollywink. It doesn't sting my eyes at all. It's very gentle. So that's one thing I really like in a liquid liner. There's a lot of liquid liners I can't use because they tend to sting. This is very gentle formula. I find that the brown is extremely light and it's not opaque enough for my liking. But I guess if you're looking to do one of those very natural, no makeup sort of looks that is really, really popular in Asia, you'll really like it because it's very, very light, almost slightly sheer. So let's take off the stencil and ooh, wow, super sharp wings. Can you see that? Ah, fudge. Okay, be gentle when you're taking this off. So instantly you can get super sharp wings. So if you're a beginner and you don't know how to draw out wings, this is a great way of doing it. It's really, really easy to get a super sharp wing. The thing is, of course, because it's a sticker, you can't really put any eyeshadow above it or it'll just lift everything off. But if you just want a simple eyeliner look, you want something really easy, this is a very easy way of drawing a sharp wing. Wow. The downside is I don't think these stencils are really made for monolided eyes because see when I close, like the inner part starts getting shaky. I think because my eyes were folding them in weird ways. But the wings are super sharp. So you can see the difference between the black and the brown eyeliner. Oh, so it turns out I've been misreading the packaging. It's not black and regular eyeliner, it's black and brown eyeliner. And let me just swatch it really quickly here. It's really easy to draw fine lines with these because the brush is really, really sharp. The brown is slightly sheer, but I think people who want a brown eyeliner are looking for something a bit more natural. So probably you'll like the sheer look. Very, very great for no makeup sort of looks. Now let's try the pencil liners. I'm really excited for this one. You know, since I'm already doing one black, one brown, I think I'm gonna just go out with one black eyeliner and one brown eyeliner. So I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna put the black on this eye and the brown on this other eye. Let's give it a try. Ooh, I gotta say the packaging is really cute. Ooh, it's very soft, wow. So it's really soft, really pigmented. I think I'm gonna have so much fun with looks with this. They're going to be really easy to blend. Let me find my pencil brush and a brown eyeshadow and let me just blend it over. First, let me put the brown eyeliner too. Wow, it practically like melts over my eye. I love it. It's going to make a very beautiful pencil liner. I can think of so many looks I want to do with this. I really like it. It smudges beautifully. I love it. Oh wow, as you can see, it's really awesome for just smoking out. I think I can do so many things with these pencil liners. I like them. They're very easy to smudge and it's not a bad thing. In fact, I like my eye pencil smudgy because I usually use my eye pencils not for really lining my eyes, but basically for smudging out with eyeshadow. And you'd want to smudge your eye pencil out with eyeshadow when you want this really beautiful grungy smoked out under eye, or for cut creases. If you're doing a cut crease, you need an eye pencil that's very pigmented and very easily smudged. And these Dollywink eye pencils, so far first impression, I think they're really perfect for cut creases. So I'm really, really excited about that. Let's try out the other products before I do my eyes. I think maybe I'll leave it like this, you know, really bottom heavy and kind of grungy. Yeah, I think I like it. So now let's test out this beauty blender. I've got my regular beauty blender and this Masami Shoko beauty blender, and I want to see which one works best. That versus the Sili sponge. I don't know about you guys, but you know some dermatologists that are also plastic surgeons and they've got the silicone stuff for our boobs. It feels like that. For like, you know, the one, ooh, it's like stretchy. I like it. Wow, it's very stretchy. Whoa, I'm having fun playing with this. Look at how it stretches. Okay, I need to stop playing with this. Let me get water and see if this beauty blender expands as much as the sponge. Be right back. Okay, I'm back with 2 glasses of water. I'll be dumping these 2 sponges in to see how they expand. I just used my beauty blender this morning, so it's already slightly expanded, but let's give it a try. There we have it. Come on, in, dunk, dunk, dunk. Ooh, so it does expand. Okay, so I'm pretty happy. The Masami Shoko sponge also expands. I'm actually on top of my bed with no table. I'm gonna use this box as my table now. Oh my God. I did not think this through. I shouldn't have been filming on my bed, but it's so comfy, so. Now that I think about it, it's not well thought out. Okay, wow. These are just 2 sponges. Both of them do expand into water too. The beauty blenders feel softer than the Masami Shoko sponge, but let's see how they blend. Let's start with the Skin Flat CC Pore Filling Gel. Oh, but first, yes, I need to remember, let's try out this concealer. I have really bad pores on my nose. I don't know if you can see. I should get this water off first. So I have pretty bad pores on my nose. Can you see that? Supposedly you can apply it with this tip, but personally I don't think it's that great. I am going to just go with the sponge. First of all, let's try the beauty blender. How does it blend? So the beauty blender blends really well. I love it. Oh wow. It is making a lot of my pores disappear. Can you see that? Yeah. I'll do this without the pore filling thing so you can see the difference. I'm gonna use the pore filler for this part now. Yeah, I'm not a fan of applying with this. Rather use this one instead. Okay, so far I know this is a bit harder than the beauty blender, and while it does spread my concealer out really well, I suspect I'm gonna run into problems when I start using it to apply powder. But first of all, let's try this gel filling thing. This time I'm going to use up the Sili sponge and see how it feels to apply this with the Sili sponge. Guys, I personally think a finger works as well as this. I'm really trying my best to like it, but I mean, well, it feels fun against my face. I think my fingers work just as well. It's slipping everywhere around my face. I mean, it does apply it, but it's pretty much the same result I get with my fingers. It's a bit messy right now. So I don't know. I know some people say the Sili sponge applies as well as the beauty blender, but personally for me, I prefer using my fingers. I'm going to smooth it out with this Masami Shoko blender, which, oh, it's doing a good job smoothing everything out. I like it. Great. The Skin Flat Pore Filling CC Gel is actually really, really great at evening out my skin tone. The coverage is slightly sheer so you can still see my spots, but nothing a concealer can't fix. Now for the beauty blender. So for applying cream products, I think the Masami Shoko beauty blender and the beauty blender applies pretty much the same way. This is just slightly firmer, feels firmer, and I do like the shape because it makes gripping a bit easier. But pretty much they're both the same. Let's try a powder because I think that's where the difference will show up. I know my beauty blender is amazing for applying powder products. Let's check this out. So I'm using the Skin Flat powder. Oh, it's applying the powder pretty well. I'm liking it so far. Kind of clumping up around my nose. I'm not sure whether it's the beauty blender or the product issue, so let me try with a beauty blender. See what the difference is. Okay. With the beauty blender, I'm actually smoothing it out. So it looks like for applying powder product and non-flat surfaces, the beauty blender works better. I'm not sure whether it's because it's just softer and hugs your curves a bit more, Let me try out on this side where I put the pore filling concealer. We'll see which one's better. They're very thick and you're gonna get a matte finish. It's not going to be the dewy Korean look. It's very matte, but quite a thick coverage. I would say it's pretty full coverage for the powder. So now let's see the difference. This is the side of my nose where I use the pore concealing concealer, and this is the side without. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but I do notice that this side has slightly less obvious pores. But personally for me, the difference is pretty slight. So if I'm a perfectionist, I probably will be using it for day to day, but I'm slightly on the lazy side, so it's one of those things that would be nice, but I may skip in my routine. You know, I'm actually really liking this powder. It gives me a very nice velvety finish, and I like how my face feels afterwards. Let me see how well I can put concealer over it. I'm gonna have to hide my under eyes. It's really bad. Now I see this is where the Beauty Blender wins out. For under eye concealer, the shape isn't very ideal. I'm actually kind of struggling. Okay, for under eye, I think the Beauty Blender shape wins out. This is good to grip, but when I'm trying to get precise corners, this isn't that great. So I'm gonna have to go with my trusty Beauty Blender. I like it more. Okay, so my concealer can easily go over the foundation. I like it for that reason. This part is where I tested out using the powder as a setting powder, and I found out that because the coverage is so thick, it just ends up looking too cakey. Hi everyone! So I ran out of battery yesterday before I could record the rest of my summary, so I'm really sorry. I did write down immediately what my first impressions are, so I can still give you my impressions from yesterday. Let's start with the Skin Flat products. First, the Skin Flat Pore Camouflage Powder. Now, this is a very heavy coverage powder. I was looking at the box and apparently you can use it as foundation, setting powder, and everything. I used it as foundation and it does hide all my pores, very heavy coverage. But the downside is I don't like it as a setting powder. As a setting powder, I find that because the coverage is already so heavy, it does give me a cakey look. As for the pore filling gel, it's like any BB cream. It does its job. Probably I need to test it out further before I can give a better impression. So far, I think it's pretty good. It does its job. The Skin Flat Perfect Pore Cover Matte and Smooth. I find this extremely thick. It does hide my pores, but it does create a very thick, cakey kind of coverage. I might have to review it further to see if I like this. The Masami Shoko eyeliner stencils, they work, and in my opinion, it's great for people who don't know how to apply their eyeliner yet and just want something really quick and easy. The downside is that you can't really put any eyeshadow underneath it because the tape will just lift everything off. So great for simple eyeliner looks, not great for fancier looks. But you could create this really cool floating holographic liner with it, and I'll show you how to do it soon, as soon as I'm done editing the video. I promise it'll be out soon. I know I suck, I procrastinate a lot. It'll be out soon. Maybe you can subscribe and you'll get notified when it's out. The Sili sponge. It's a very silly sponge. This is the one by Masami Shoko. I don't know whether there's a better version of it, but my first impression is that, well, whatever this can do, my fingers can do too, and my fingers have better control. So I'm not a fan of this. I mean, it's cute, but I don't think it's necessary in my routine at all. My fingers are great replacements. Masami Shoko sponge, I really like the grip of it. It's really awesome for applying foundation. I like it that way. It's a bit stiffer than a Beauty Blender and less porous as well, but it does its job. The downside is that this shape is not really ideal for getting corners or under my eyes. But I do know that Masami Shoko creates this in all sorts of shapes and sizes, so I'm sure you can find the perfect shape for you. Now, the Dollywink liquid liners. The brush tip is very fine, so I really like it. It's going to be great for drawing fine lines. It's not as opaque as some liquid liners like the KVD tattoo liner, but I do notice that with Asian eyeliners, the formula tends to be more sheer. It's not exclusive to Dollywink. And personally, when I had sensitive eyes, only the Korean and Japanese eyeliners would work for my eyes. It's opaque enough for me, and most of my liners are Korean and Japanese liners, so I'm used to this and I really like it. The brown is definitely more sheer than the black. I don't know how I feel about it because personally it's too sheer for me. I don't like it. The black I can use. The brown, I'm not sure. Maybe it's for a no makeup sort of look that people like, but personally for me, I like things a bit more dramatic, so the brown's not really for me. Now the pencil liners, I like it. They're very pigmented, they go on so smoothly, does not tug on my eyes at all, and they're the smudgy type, so it's really great for doing all sorts of looks. For example, I have the brown eyeliner underneath my eyes. It's really great for creating that subtle smoked lower lash line. I really like these. So if you want something really quick and you don't want to watch all the review, let's go. Let's speed this up. Pore camouflage powder, made for the review so far like. CC gel, made for the review so far like. The pore cover, I need for the review so far, not too crazy about it. The Masami Shoko Beauty Blender dupe, like. Dollywink brown liquid liner, Dollywink black liquid liner, love. Dollywink eye pencils in brown and black, love. Masami Shoko Sili sponge dupe, it's silly. Masami Shoko eyeliner stencil, not for me, useful for some people. Okay, and that concludes my unboxing video. Thank you so much for watching. I actually did a more thorough review of these 3 skin flat products, and I will definitely edit it as fast as possible, and as soon as it's done, I'll link it below. And I also created a tutorial for this kind of, I don't know, I guess holographic floating liner look, which I did using the Dollywink eyeliners and the Masami Shoko eye stencil. It's a really easy, beginner-friendly look to do, and the tutorial will be coming up really soon. I'll create it very quickly. It'll come out soon, I promise. Yeah. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe or like if you haven't, and please subscribe if you want to see the more thorough foundation review as well as the eyeliner tutorial. It will be coming up soon. So sorry. I'm juggling my job and this thing takes way more time than I thought. Anyway, thank you again for watching. Bye. So that's it for, quite a huge, I got the wrong one. I should have taken the other side. That versus the Sili sponge. Where's my Sili sponge? What's here? Oh, versus the Sili sponge. Ooh. Oh shoot, I got it on my, no. I got it on my clothes.